YouTube, welcome to the stream where you should be here live. Twitch.tv/ApexReaper Gaming. And we're gonna start the Morbius DLC. Well, actually, we're gonna play the Morbius DLC today. It's gonna be the entire thing. They're usually not that long. So, let's go get the Morbius DLC started. Weird science. Spider-Man Blade. Ooh, not even taking Hunter. Okay. Spider-Man and Blade team up to find the once esteemed scientist, Dr. Michael Morbius.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that could still speak.
I may know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Okay, good talk. Alright. Do. Let's find out what the gimmick behind Morbius is.
Morbius. Blade.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
According to the creature I just ate, they're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is this lab?
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where? You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
Alright, defeat all enemies.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling cooperative.
Oh, is that quick?
I think we're
So
all on
that's
the same
good.
page here.
Alright,
Common
Morbius,
enemy,
what
the
are you
greater
about?
good.
You have
Everyone
hunger.
gets it, right?
Fill the hunger
Of
meter
course.
by playing cards
We'll
to generate
see.
bloodlust. Okay. So you have target a minion, they attack a random ally. What? I don't like that. I mean, unless I have counter on. Ooh, chain theory. Okay. Well, we can quick claw. You guys are lined up pretty well to be destroyed. Just quick claw. You.
I'll make quick work of
Let's see what the bloodlust does.
You're pretty good at this.
So now that is chain 3. How far is that chain? So I can do that one, and then I can hit this one? Okay.
Be my
Don't cross my path again.
I kind of want to use charm to see what happens. Because you don't lose it when you take damage, right? No. You just... Yeah, let's do it. You, go ahead. Wait, what? Target an enemy minion. I can't target that one. Oh, random ally. I can't be targeting him. Okay. Oh, but those two... It has to be a minion, so it has to be a small one. Yeah, it's a trial, right?
No one is to blame.
We're just figuring it out. Oh. Oh. Well, that is not how that's worded. Gain bloodlust. Gain bloodlust. Damage abilities and counter attacks apply 1 bleed. And you gain block for free.
This won't take.
Okay. I missed that screenshot, but it's fine. Morbius, are you in good position to push? You are not. Blade could be with quick strike on you.
You asked for it.
Nope. You know, Blade, I thought you were gonna go use your blade.
And I
Blade.
thought man thing was ugly.
It's okay. Ooh, that doesn't cost a thing. Bum, 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 doo, 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 doo. How come I can't hit you? Oh, this'll work.
Oh, I don't get mad. I get even.
Holy crap!
Now I see why you're always in the basement.
And opportunist.
Just the boost I needed.
And now these are free, which you can't reach. Alright.
Try this on for size.
I have nothing. I have more moves. I could put Spider-Man over her. Ba-da-ba. And Spider-Man. Let's not waste that box.
Looks like it's up to me.
What the heck is that? Oh, they did say if you kill them, they have a chance. Yeah. Just didn't think about it. Can you? You have no valid target. Yeah, it's fine.
Hydra Immortalis. You're only making me angry.
Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
Arm beta moving into position.
Of course, you're gonna have reinforcements. Why wouldn't you?
These things are hardly worthy of being classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective of the title.
That didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Some of us have tried harder than others.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
They definitely don't get along.
You should never have come here.
That gave him bleed, did it not? It did not. Oh, it's only for like one turn? I thought that was like an ability for him. Alright. Well, you're worth doing.
So be it.
Now that I understand the card. Ooh, bleed. That's what I was going for. Something have bleed, so it actually kills.
Don't blink.
One of the bigger ones. Okay,
These
that works.
fanatics are always the same.
So we now have. That's not really great. Was never a big fan of that, but I can kick you into that.
You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
think I'm gonna save hero combo and just do Spider Sense. Fast, resist, got some more cards. And I could Spider-Man you. There we go. And you're the only one alive, and I can't do nothing to you because that's not going to reach. You live.
Hydra! You won't get away with that! We're almost here. Hold position.
Okay. That lined up pretty well.
Maybe you don't understand my path, Blade. I have surmounted one challenge after another just to reach this point.
I know what you've been trying to do since you turned, and it has nothing to do with stopping the thirst.
Where
The
my blood
thirst?
fails me, I have no choice but to feed. But that doesn't mean I can't change at all.
Hate to break up the moment, but we should probably deal with the bad guys, right?
You can chuck a
It's too
newspaper at
late
him.
for you.
178. Yeah, we have enough. We can do that.
Oh, this should be good.
Plus a little bit of weak.
Maybe,
We
I
can
don't know, you
use
should have asked Lilith for
quick
cooler
claw.
outfits? Okay, that was pretty cool.
I doubt they were expecting such resistance.
Usually there's more than one fight in these missions now.
All my work lost.
Ah! What kind of work, Doc? This is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities, but its protective qualities were far more effective than I expected.
Whoa. Are we talking...
Daywalker in a vial. Morbius, tell me it doesn't work.
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone, along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
Looks like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
Okay. Protect the Vice. Defeat all the enemies before they destroy the Vice. Yep.
Cannot allow them to destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
Yeah,
You left
yeah,
out some
yeah.
important details of your
I'm down,
research, Doc.
Morby.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Holy crap, you take forever to let me control. No one's in good position. Well, you are actually in decent position to hit that. Yeah. I'll redraw Infernal Spider. Chain 4 is nice. No targets with blocks, so get rid of that. I was really hoping for something better, you know? Target is KO'd, move on to the next. Maximum of 4 targets. Ooh, that will put you pretty close to being killed. Although you're the one attacking, so I'm gonna hit you.
I'm going for it. You guys are really gonna get hurt if you're not careful.
So this is the chain 3. I can use 2 on that. Ugh. Not very good cards here. And to play with the heroism isn't exactly gonna be great, is it? Although this one's free.
Here we go again.
Okay. Well, I would have to take all 3. Doesn't even kill that. If I do that one and those 2 on that will kill them. Bloodlust will give me bleed. Sure.
Now remember who started.
Does that reset my counter as well? It does not. So now Shadow Strike. 1, 2, 3. Kind of hit them all. We put bleed on all of them. That one's now marked, which is fine. Nothing I could do. Horrible. Like Spider-Man, you're gonna cost heroism. Yeah. Horrible cards in hand.
Careful, I bruise easy.
You guys didn't die from bleed.
They're not giving up yet.
Okay, so you bleed after. So we
I knew
have.
you couldn't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
The work Hydra has done with gamma injections was too profound to ignore.
So you've been using them as some kind of guinea pigs? Sounds a little unethical, Doc.
As opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give them.
Big difference.
So relentless. 30. That's a kill.
What?
That's one of the people who are attacking the device, so that's good. You're also attacking the device. Unfortunately, I mean, draw 1 card, the next 2 cards. Ugh, it's not guaranteeing me something good. Try it. It's 2 heroism.
I'll put this to good use.
No, it actually gives me Daywalker. Can't reach that one. Oh, we need something better. That will do.
That's one hell of a move.
Boom, boom, boom. Keep all the heroes blocked. That is these. Okay. These all toss, and I can't really do anything else. I can quick claw. Or not even quick claw, just claw. Sure.
I think you got him.
I was expecting another wave. I think it actually told me it's out there in the corner. I didn't read it. Alright, 2 waves remaining. So we have a quick...
If my research here can help you defeat Hydra,
1
and
wave now.
I've removed some of them from the front lines in the process, I don't see the harm.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because, you know, evil.
I clicked it and then it was
Have
like...
I ever been accused of being
Okay.
a hero? But your words aren't lost on me.
Okay, that was awesome.
This is the final wave, so let's drop down this and take a look at it.
Up for a little excitement.
Just like I had hoped.
You know, those could be a whole lot better. Just gonna say it. Okay. We have another wave, so it wasn't 1 more wave remaining.
Coming in quick.
It was technically 2. Final wave.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just lucky I'm working with the Sons again.
As opposed to what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments permanently.
Maybe we can all hug this out later.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
You've left me no choice.
Might be at the set up a push.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, so if we... Oh. Okay.
Now we're doing this.
Well, I know why I've never run into a vampire in New York.
Get some!
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Bottom, bottom, da 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 dum. Only a 2? Why? Speed? Probably. No, we're just back. We're not even gonna be like, hey, come with us. Just we're back. It's assumed he's joining the team. Maybe. I don't know. The game's having issues today. Nope. Yep.
No further, abomination.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us?
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey?
Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help. This once.
Okay, talk to the Morbius. Okay, those guys are here.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
I have my eye on you.
Maybe we should call this a probationary period. I still have not made up my mind, so do not get too comfortable.
Then let me beg for your patience. I think you will find that I am a man of many talents.
You are a vampire expert. I already have one of those.
Yeah, cooler
I
one.
am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology.
Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Yeah.
Oh, of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
We know how to kill him. I still have my eye on you.
That sounds great, but you must earn our trust by following through on that promise.
I see you are not easily impressed. No wonder Blade seems to like you. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
Oh, encyclopedia character. You're free to go.
Go ahead and get settled.
Happy to talk anytime.
Alright, so far, Morbius, you're not the best hero in the game. You're right there with Captain America. I might put Captain America higher than you. Could make him a doctor. The new all different. Sure. Alright, we have Classic and we have Midnight Suns. Not Midnight Sun, Midnight Suns. Or just your default. I'm not even a fan of the way he looks. Alright. Is this one openable again? Nope. Let's see, I would open some chests here and there to get more options, but meh, what do we have? Join a hangout.
Getting to know Blade has been nice. Maybe
okay.
Morbius won't be so bad.
Blade warned me about Morbius, but I trust your judgment on this, Hunter.
Ooh, Wanda wants to hang out. We can get Wanda to level 4. Let's go stargazing with Wanda. Aw. We all cozy.
I wasn't certain at first, but Charlie seems different since my return.
What do you mean?
She's more alert and sure of herself. You can see it in her eyes and the way she walks. It's obvious Charlie is happy for your return.
I do not know how I could do this without Charlie at my side.
There's no question you two have a bond. I didn't realize it was so deep.
A hellhound gave up hell to walk beside me. How could I not return that loyalty?
That is the loveliest expression of friendship I've ever heard.
Oh, okay. How about calming your inner demon?
Thank you, that was fun.
T-shirt for Hunter, T-shirt for... Okay. The heck is that? The meteor? Mine.
Thanks for giving Morbius a shot, Hunter. I hope I didn't abuse your trust.
You did.
What you doing, Charlie?
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Probably not.
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
Sure. Having trouble getting comfortable today. Alright. Yeah, you're just an encyclopedia,
Anything
right? Yeah.
Thanks, Carol.
Well, you might have something to say there, Blade.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
I'll follow your lead.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility.
Yeah, too bad you
If
got
this
it.
goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Cool. Let's take a look at the Abby stuff we just got. And Magneto was right. You emo kids and for the gram. Oh wow, that looks really cool. I'll buy that one for you. Alright. Where did that meteor fall? It looked like it was out here. Is it on the map? Not on the least bit. I thought it felt like out in the open. Maybe it was the other side? Where are you, meteorite? Figured you'd be nice and easy to see. Meteorite. Could have sworn it was the other side. Pretty sure it was the other side. I must have missed it. Where? Is it gonna make me look it up? Gonna make me look it up? I'm gonna look it up. Because I don't want to spend forever. Marvel Midnight Suns Meteor. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, can be triggered randomly after participating in a stargaze and hang out with another hero. So we did. Seemingly only after reaching a new friendship level after unlocking at least 2 regions on the mirror table. Okay, so it is kind of late game. It is not over here. It's over here. There it is. You're definitely techie.
This does not look like one of Stark's machines. It is more alien.
Oh, legendary skin tone green. Wait, that was that literally it? Come on, freaking ads. The meteor itself is. Head over there, examine it. So you'll possibly find a letter from Sword indicating. Okay. As a reward, take your time to track down the rock. You gain knowledge, gamma coil, green stone, green skin. Okay, that was literally it. But there's also a letter. Oh, did I miss my chance to read the letter? Because I examined it beforehand. I think I did, because I don't see it. But apparently it was just a letter from Sword saying this is an alien weapon or whatever. But okay, we could be green. I kind of want to be green. It could be very Hulk-like. We'll make Bruce Banner feel at home. That's a nice, easy mystery to complete. I feel like I'm She-Hulk.
Now I'm not the only one here who tried to kill Spider-Man. Is it weird that makes me feel good?
Yeah, it's very weird. That makes you feel good. Pet.
Hello, my sweet girl.
No, like being green. Although it's pretty much, it is kind of Gamora-ish, right? If I look at it that way, look at it as like Gamora, not Hulk. All right, I'll keep it for a little while. Da-da-dun-dun. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Today is an uncomfortable day. I just can't get comfortable. You heard that? That was my ankle snapping. Private message and other things. Cool. The message will be for friendship level. Let's get it.
Ah, I see you have been reunited with your grimoire.
Actually, it's my diary. I'm not ready to be reading spellbooks again. At least not yet.
Making a new entry?
I am.
About what?
About you, actually.
Hey. I want to read it.
May I read it?
No way. It's a diary, Hunter. It's private.
But I want to know what you think of me.
You really have to ask? Come on, you're one of my closest friends here.
Oh,
You're
here.
the first person since Agatha who believed in me.
Alright.
I mean, really believed in me. So, I'm setting it in ink because I never want to forget how you took a chance on me.
Honorable mentions to Nico and Magic.
Do not forget about Nico and Magic. It was their love for you that brought you back to the Abbey.
Ispoto.
As I remember, you had a pretty big part in that too. Your friendship means more than you know. Although I'm still not sure I deserve it sometimes.
What makes you say that?
Because I'm dangerous.
But you know that is exactly what makes you a formidable sorceress on the battlefield.
Sure, but it also makes me potentially deadly to my friends. I mean, what if I'm conjuring some spell or hexed some hellhound and accidentally hurt you? I couldn't live with myself.
It's all good. I'll heal. I'm made of Teflon.
I am the Hunter, Slayer of Lilith, Scourge of Hydra. I stalk the dreams of the Dark Legion. I am the boogeyman nest mothers tell their little Lilin about when they want to keep them in line.
I don't think nest mothers have baby demons, but the message is clear. Not to mention adorbs.
There's nothing adorbs about me.
I get it. You're as tough as Teflon.
And green.
I do not know what Teflon is, but yes, I am as tough as they come. I doubt you could hurt me.
Let's hope you're right. I don't want to be the cause of any more pain for anyone, ever again.
Except for Hydra. It is okay to cause them pain.
Right. They're the exception.
And Shadowhounds, Nest Mothers, lower level Lilin, and Lilith. Do not forget to hurt them, too.
Vampires.
Okay, okay. I get your point.
I hope so. Because we need you, Wanda. We need you to bring the pain. Just be sure to aim it in the right direction, and you... we all will be fine.
Thanks, Hunter. You make me feel needed, and sometimes that's your own special brand of magic.
Oh, why, thank you. Level 4. What's your rare passive? 25% to debuff each enemy near Wanda. Never really used Wanda for everything
Hey,
she's...
Charlie Warly puppy face.
that she swore. That's funny. Charlie Wally puppy face. Hey, Nico? Chilling by yourself?
friendo.
Yeah, sure. Oh, what are you all arguing
Doctor,
about?
meet the doctor. Now
Doctor?
the Abbey has as many
Doctor?
PhDs as you'd find
Doctor?
on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Doctor
yeah,
Strange.
I don't care.
Controlling.
What's up
Hey,
to you, dude?
Hunter.
As a fellow time-displaced person, perhaps there are some gaps we can help each other with.
Meh.
Yes, I have a lot of cultural catching up to do.
I have time to field a question, and I'd like to hear about America before it was a country.
Are witches still hunted by Puritans, or can the natural magics be practiced freely as was promised?
Nobody really kills witches anymore. But that's sort of because lots of it went underground. Mostly people don't really believe in magic.
They do not feel the arcane pull of forces beyond our comprehension.
Technology kind of desensitized them to any taboo around witchcraft. There are some very superstitious and dangerous folks still out there.
I call that progress from the dark days of Salem.
And all progress is a process. There's still more work to do on the acceptance of magic front, or you could just move to California. Anything goes in California. Adjusting to a new time is tricky.
We need a support group for people displaced in time.
We used to run one at Avengers Tower on the new moon of every month. I'm sure we'll get one set up again once we stop the prophecy. I'll save you a seat next to Miguel. He drops by from time to time. He's from the year 2099. Nice guy.
Well, it's a nice little name drop that he's in the game somewhere. I mean, or in this universe. That could be a cool DLC. Way better than this Morbius one. I'm not feeling this Morbius one right now.
But I have managed to locate a few details.
Oh, this is the add modifier. Yeah, add reward modifier. Okay, cool. And Bleeding Edge, we need 2 more with him. And then what do we get? Purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Well, that's actually kind of nice.
Set up your little test tubes anywhere. Got more coil for me?
Holy crap.
Nice, you brought me the good stuff.
Yeah, well, it could be for anybody. That's kind of garbage. It's so many.
I even impress myself.
Gain Concealed. The next Morbius attack deals plus 50 damage exhaust. That's actually pretty cool. Seismic Slam. Damage and taunt enemies in an area. That's pretty cool. I'll grab those 2.
I'll make something great out of this. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you.
Reroll. Reroll. Okay. I was hoping to get more Morbi. I guess Web Slinger, because I only have 1. Is that a special delivery? No, I don't use it. Okay. Challenges. Oh, we get his Midnight Sun and your Midnight Sun. I don't want to do them. I'll do them later. Everything else is good.
See ya, Hunter.
What's up? War Room upgrades available and new ability
What's up,
Yod.
Sunshine?
Don't call me Sunshine. I am green. 5, 5, 3 going close to 4, I guess. Really just doing that for the experience.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Friendship experience.
Now I feel truly nasty.
Ooh, doesn't exhaust. Okay. I was like, what is that going to do? Let me equip one of them so we can upgrade another one. Okay, we'll upgrade Charm, which actually I'm okay with. Grab Mist Form. Let's see what Charm is like.
No pain, no gain.
Charm! Targets an enemy. They attack a random ally. Oh! So it could be anybody.
Said I need to be a team player.
Cool.
So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
It doesn't have to be a minion anymore. That's pretty good. Kind of a fan of that. Alright, that's good enough for that. Eventually I gotta start going through and getting all those done and just work on the achievements. Achievements aren't bad. The list isn't terrible. It's just get into more conversations, get into more all that stuff to get the darkness all the way up, because that's like the only ability I'm missing.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Send Bruce Barrow and Carol Danvers on a mission together. Maybe. I mean, we might have to do that now because I got to do a general.
Not trying to kill you.
What do we have for upgrades? We have Web Slinger. 2. Whisper Web, I said. And we have Intel.
Any
2.
new leads?
Decipher, we do.
Let's crunch the numbers. I asked Tony if he had any material on encryption, and he left me this.
Alright, let's
This should keep someone busy.
Oh, that has to... No. We will send to get an epic ability? If I'm grabbing... If I'm taking probably Hunter, Carol and Hulk around. I'll send Morbius on a mission. Wait, let's double check. Will this be the one DLC where I don't have to do general missions in between missions? It's locked. Complete a general mission first. Oh, but I should take Morby with me though. Just so I can also get the other thing going.
Who are we sending on an op?
Let's send... Deadpool.
I'm ready to chew butts and kick bubblegum.
Tony and Doctor Strange may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
Okay, so we just need to do an easy mission, like a normal, that gives me a bunch of legendary defeat the nest monster. Like, that's really good. That would take me with magic, though. Well, I could use magic. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Normal defeat enemies, that could work. Hard, I don't really want to do a hard one. I'd rather just do, yeah, let's do a normal. It's Carol Danvers, which we need. So we take Carol, we take Morbius, and we take Hulk. That'll get Morbius an extra card. It will get him... I don't know. Oh, the research thing. And also complete a mission. Defeat all.
If Hydra wants a straight-up fight, then I say give them everything you've got.
Hulk, make this quick.
Okay, well, you do that, Hulk. Yeah, sure.
Hulk got one.
All right, so we can. It's not bad. For each targeted Hulk. Taunt, gain 1 rage for each enemy targeted Hulk. Alright. Now... Quick strike. Just get rid of you.
Be my Hulk saw that.
Chain 3 with a 60. Oh, you would. Ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-dum do 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 do. Let's grab that.
One more time.
Might be to find like some quicks or something. Not at all, huh? It's not that good. Alright, although we can do 590 and gain counters. Nearly kill you. Or just get rid of you completely because you would be an annoying one. You go all concealed. And you're just shieldy. Yeah, let's do it.
Stick close.
There we go. Get some counters. That's helpful. 1 heroism left. Morbius. You're kind of close here. Nope, that requires 2. 115. It's not the worst thing in the world. That'll require 2 for all you. It does. If we take this, might bring him down to counter range. And we have some redraws as well. Can redraw a photon beam. Always angry, consume all range, recover health. You're about to take some damage, so I might want to hang on to that. to all Hydra. Sure, why not? I don't think I got the achievement yet for using items.
That was something.
So I hope. And it'll help for the counters as well.
Smash complete.
Ooh. Interrogate. Haven't had one of those in a while. Nice.
Shouldn't fight with Hulk.
Ooh, dazed. Fallen Venom.
You've attracted some unwanted attention from the Fallen.
Well, Funk.
Just what we needed.
Alright, we will get the interrogate out of the way.
Let's not waste any more time.
What we gonna get? 37 intel. We have Smash. After one card is played. Gamma Kick. We don't really need that. Apply Stun. Okay. Alright, got the stun. Hulk level. Now, how are you? Binary's vault right there. So if I play this, I can get that. I don't really have any other plays. Good. If I do regroup, it gives me +2.
It's about time.
Go binary. Hulk could use this. Hit you. And we have 2 left. And Morbius can't reach, you can't reach. We do still have a push. If I hit this... break that defense. Push you. Really wish I could push into Carol. I don't want to... sure. Might have removed the stun, but I'd be fine. Because I'm pretty sure... I don't know. Didn't work that way. We're good now.
First you die, then we eat. Hold still, little one.
What sort of beast is this?
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. You're gonna go pop. Ooh, you still have a counter available, which is good. That is really good. And reinforcements. I have Supernova. It won't be terrible.
I keep hearing about this guy. The teeth, the slime, the eat your brains commentary. Time to see if the hype is true.
Let's into this.
Tire yourself out now.
And then we'll do Always Angry.
Hold more power now.
And Supernova. Didn't feel a thing. Don't remember what that does. 20% to gain a counter. Cool. And then if I use this, it puts Captain Marvel out of range.
Here we go.
And we have Gamma Kick. Sure. Kick his butt way over there. Ooh. Not exactly the best. She's gonna be fine though. Morbius will be fine. I have nothing else I can do. Okay.
You are puny.
You're puny.
Caught me off guard.
Wait, I thought you're taunted. Nice. Reinforcements.
Reinforcements on approach.
So is he a solid or a liquid? How does that even work? Or should I just not ask?
This one.
Not a problem. Cross that one off our list. Who's next?
Okay, you're not gonna get the axe, so let's get rid of you. Crush will work. Well, if I crush you, yeah.
Interesting.
Rampage, chain 3. Oh. Sure. I had another plan, but Rampage worked.
Hulk went easy.
Yeah, that
I doubt
lasted
they'll
way too
take
long,
that
though.
beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Wanted that mission to go by so much faster. Come on. Let's see what's going on. Why are you so slow today, game? Man, I should have restarted you. It's alright. Okay. Oh, there's no hangout today? Kind of annoying.
Hunter.
It's
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
where is Bruce? Well, down here with Charlie.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Good puppy.
It's just me now. Bruce Banner.
Yeah. No hangout. Like I said, that's annoying.
I'm trying a new workout routine.
Alright. To sleep. I mean, I want to get the friendship up. I want to get chance to get more dark. Which every dark card I play helps out with that, but you know. Dialogue options help too. 2 hero ups and something in the gamma. Alright, where was Charlie? Charlie is chilling outside.
Well, looky who it is.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Finally! 15 days in a row. Oh, that one was one of those annoying ones because it's like, does praise work? But alright. It's raining. It's been a rainy couple of days.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes
Feed
I
in.
even impress
Ooh,
myself.
consume all bleed on the target to deal the remaining bleed dealt. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, we'll redraw that. Okay, we'll grab that. And I guess a seismic slam, so why not?
Another magical mystery box. What to think? I used to just
Can't do research
find
yet.
more coil. Send it my way.
Oh, you're a good puppy.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Oh, I forgot people were posting. I didn't even read them. If Venom is part of the alien species, are there other versions of Venom out there? There sure are. The Kree can tell you all about it. Yeah, most symbiote encounters don't end as happily as ours. This is what you call happy. We work together. We got each other's back. That's the happiest ending you can expect as a symbiote host. You sure write bedtime stories for orphan children in dystopian realms. Brighten their days. Away team has haste between innings. Game halted. Alt perpetrators are found. Until perpetrators. What the crap is happening? Gross. The locker room was covered in slime. Ugh. Slime. That's positive for vampire DNA. That word is the locker room. Maybe got it. Let's hear it. What's your theory? No idea. But I do have the ultimate bat pun joke. It's puntastic. Baseball has bats, and bats are known for spreading disease. Well, hello, Mr. Poopy Pants. Don't look at me to lift your spirits as your emo dungeon ever gets covered in freshly squeezed vampire juice. Okay. What's up, Iliana?
Hey,
Before my hero
can I ask
combat,
a favor?
I could try magic. I can't
Thanks, Hunter.
promise. Although you are very close to leveling to level 5. Let's see. 3, 5, 2, 3. I guess Deadpool. He's getting
Promise
close.
I won't break your face.
Ready for more?
What did we get with? I kind of forgot. I gotta work on Morbius's deck here because I'm gonna use Morbius a lot. Feed and Frenzy. Yeah, actually, that is pretty good. We'll get rid of a heroic for feeding, and then we can take a look at Shadow and see what it's like to upgrade.
Let's do this.
That's not who I wanted.
I can already taste the blood.
Ooh. Draw
Caretaker said I need
a
to be a team player.
Morbius
So I guess I'm letting you choose for me
card for each target. That's not terrible.
too. Do your thing.
You want help as well there, bud?
Hunter, you look confused.
Side.
We are
Okay.
both old, correct?
Ouch. I feel young at heart.
I mean, we have both been around for a very long time. Some things are still beyond me, like the microwave.
Man, was I glad when indoor plumbing became a thing.
Technology has become too much.
I bet if you asked Tony, he'd disagree. I get what you're saying, but don't think of it as just the stuff that beeps and lights up.
Give me an example.
During my time with the X-Men, I saw a lot of what Professor Xavier's tech did to help people. He used it for good causes. Change isn't always a bad thing.
We just adapt.
Exactly.
I was checking things. Alright. Everything else is good. Everything else is good. Charlie, I can officially ignore you, so don't expect to be talked to again. Boom.
When can I go again?
Okay. Bum, ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum,
If I
bum,
had
bum.
time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball
I
before.
think you're gonna have to
See
do
you
that
soon.
one. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine doing that. Because you need to take it.
Always on the hunt, right?
Oh, we have more intel?
Good. I was hoping for something to do. Now we know what they're up to. Got some ops ready for you.
This one requires you. Take it. This one requires Spider-Man.
Neighborhood service at friendly neighborhood prices.
We're ready to make
Oh,
a
you only
move.
can do 2 at a time, right? Yeah. Alright, that's fine.
If we have...
This is always here. I wish this was not here. It's kind of
Thanks,
annoying
Hunter.
that just keeps popping up. Alright, story mission time. Oh. New York. Story mission. A distress signal from an underground Hydra base leads the troops to a grisly discovery.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Maybe, Peter. Maybe. I think I'm gonna take Deadpool with me. I like using Deadpool. Yeah, I'm gonna take Deadpool.
Mass production of my prototype sample is a nightmare come to life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course. But humankind did not split the atom just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What about the wrong hands?
When I am done with them, they will not have hands.
Okay.
Phew. Sparring with you is a workout.
Alright. Hello. Is portal?
Step through portal.
Okay. Boom.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Silent Deadpool doesn't feel right.
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
What's that? Hacking? Got it. Protect the
If we can
server.
disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
I got it. Holy
They're
crap,
intent
come on.
attacking
Let me...
the server. We must stop
I know.
them.
Come on, game. This is DLC. We're beyond the point of tutorial. So yeah, let's just... The only people attacking are 2 weaklings. Let's hack a server. Yeah, Hunter knows how to do that. Now we have boom, headshot, quick. We have 2 quick moves. If I line you up right here, that's not exactly the best lineup, is it? I wish I could tell you to be on this side. Alright, we'll do this. It's quick.
Is this what you had hoped for?
Is anybody targeting Deadpool? No one's targeting Deadpool. Okay, that makes things a little easier. We also can do a little bit like that, with a little bit of throw you back into you. And depends on where you stand.
You were too weak for this fight.
Doesn't really put you in range of pushing him. Alright, Annihilation's not bad. Annihilation's a good one to keep. I mean, does a lot of damage in an area. And I don't think it's almost enough to kill. Wicked Charm. I mean, 200 kills you instantly. I don't think Deadpool even moves.
I choose you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Pain Pinata does kill both of them. I just want to get into the position to push them.
Be my victim.
Okay. Well, now Hunter's in position to take you and push you into you. Maybe use the heroism to do the rest of the damage? Although heroism's at 5, 270. It destroys all this stuff, though. Yeah, we're doing it.
There is no escape.
And I kept that
I'm
thing
constantly
alive for
reminded
us.
why I should be grateful we became allies.
You're just gonna try to open a portal.
We serve until the end.
Where are they hiding the clown
Perfect.
car?
Alright, so...
Sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
That's
Your
not
sincere
great.
concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
133.
And your lack of empathy for them is
I
disturbing.
can blow that up, kill 3. I just need... I have 1 heroism. Okay. Blow him up.
All who serve Lilith will fall.
Hack a terminal. And then... Death from above.
Yep, right. Right. I should probably feel bad.
All together now, draw 2 cards. 1 card, the next Ella. Yep.
It's about time. That unicorn is pissed.
Alright, that gives us a lot. What's this one do? On redraw, game block, taunt. I can't really taunt. Alright, go conceal. Bloodlust for next turn. Redraws, I'm good on. Moves, I can't do nothing. Just gotta wait.
On beta, moving into position.
One guy's gonna have some HP behind him. Okay.
At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
If I take, like, Hunter and tell Hunter to hack the terminal. Might put Hunter in line. Oh, never mind.
My prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
No, we're fighting Sin. Sin will turn minions into homunculus.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
Well, that's not bad.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
And you are shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk.
Bad luck for you, friendo.
He was already targeting, so it was pretty good to use. So that's 3. Last sight would work, and then I could patience you, bring you pretty dang low. I'm gonna have to redraw something though. I think I'm gonna redraw Pain Pinata. It's not really working. Although if they were closer, it would. Although Deadpool is in pretty decent position to push. Although I was thinking of pushing you into like that or that. Yeah. So that'll take you down 50, so that'll be okay. Now we can patience and kill you. Oh, Retribution. I wasn't expecting you to do something. Oh, that's fine.
I really made an impression on him.
Fine. Did you not take damn? Okay. Let's draw this. Okay, a quick claw is not bad.
This won't take long.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Alright, so now the problem is... Oh, you're down to 500. That will work. Okay, so patience takes you down 1.
We all must live up to our legends, right, Hunter?
And last sight on KO gain reveal, which I will not be able to do, but I can weaken you. And then
Blade told me
use
to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
you, leaves Des one. Okay. Doesn't leave just one anymore. I have a redraw, but I don't want to. We're good.
We are the instruments.
Should have resist.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Alright, 550.
This facility is quite impressive. If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
If I do that to you, you get rid of 2 instantly for us, but Deadpool is actually a really good position to push them. Alright, so let's get Deadpool to push you 2. Let's get rid of 2 of you instantly.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
And then we could use Mindbender on you. Get you to attack her twice. That's pretty good. And now we have an overpowered, which isn't really great. Feed and Frenzy, which is not going to be good. I need something to give me +2. Let's get rid of that. Dark Heal is +2.
You can thank me later.
I hope you brought enough for everyone.
And then we can hero combo you out of here.
How about a bit of teamwork?
We took her down without even seeing her attack once.
Adept.
Wait, is that the full objective? Oh, well, that works. Oh, see ya.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much, all transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch, a reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Oh. We did that one pretty fast. I'm still trying to figure out how Storm is going to fit in all this. I mean, it seems like she's going to be the one to finish the story of Dracula. But hopefully it's interesting. Join a hangout.
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
Fine. Everyone always goes to our grave. Can you just let our grave rest in peace?
I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through either.
Bring it!
If you truly wish to challenge me, I will not back down.
Yeah, and I'll win.
I've seen you in battle. I'm probably better off going after Dracula alone.
Then focus your anger at him.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they're all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it, that he would come for it.
We will fix this, together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter, I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
That was nothing.
If you think you were bad, you should have seen what happened when Tony sat on the hood of Robbie's Hell Ride. There were tears.
Whose? Tony's or Robbie's?
The Hell Rides.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed that. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
No.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here. Brooding.
I have a compliment available. Okay. I think Wanda's close to level 5. I have to compliment her. Alright, we can go join a hangout. Who can we hang out with? We've got
Even if vampires are immune to
Deadpool.
sunlight, I can still make them burn.
Already level 5.
Hey,
0.
Morbius's serum changes how vampires
You're beyond
taste?
5.
That's,
And you're the only ones I can hang out with, huh? Alright, hanging out with Deadpool. We are gonna go explore the grounds.
You look deep in thought. It is concerning.
Hey, answer this for me. What does commitment mean to you? Not marriage, although if you're asking, I do.
What does commitment mean? It's an oath.
It is a promise to a person or position.
Oh, what a cute cookie-cutter answer.
It is true. I respect and honor my commitments until the end.
Yeesh, you make it sound so easy. This might come as a surprise to you, but I don't really mind commitment. Stability can be good.
But,
and it's a big but, it's scary. I can handle just about anything, but when things get too good or too comfy.
You get paranoid, you want to run, you sabotage. You sabotage.
you try and ruin things.
And I'm king of self-sabotage. Can't hurt me if I hurt myself, baby.
I do not think that is healthy.
My super regenerative body begs to differ. I know it's all in my head, but habits are hard to break.
Getting it out in the open is a good way to start tackling the issue.
And we both know I've got a lot of those.
Let's give him... You know what? Do it style.
I
Hey, you loved it.
kiss you for this. Bring it in.
Taco Club and Sweater Sandana.
At this rate, I'm gonna rub off on you.
Don't. Just don't.
Apocalypse. Am I right?
Nah, you just wanna
I was hoping we'd run
encyclopedia upon me. Ooh, okay, we'll call it magic.
I don't like how Morbius is acting. We need to work on our contingency.
Oh, so close.
You have more experience with me.
Customization. So, did you know?
I do. I'm asking for your help to make it better.
Oh god, keep your sweatshirt on. That looks cool, but I like Deadpool in his little pink outfit. Okay.
Ignore this if you want.
We're good.
But I'm gonna sleep with a wooden stake under my
To sleep. And then just repeat the process. Rain. Okay.
You wanted to talk?
When you put it that way, it makes it sound like I'm in trouble.
He's got a
And not the
unicorn.
fun kind.
Did you do something?
Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Open up those ear holes. Deadpool's gonna tell a story. Once upon a time, there was a handsome merc who had friends and family that loved him. But chaos and destruction followed him wherever he went, and it ended up hurting the people he cared about most. He waved goodbye and peaced out to live a life of solitude. The end. I'm still workshopping it, but I think it could be made into a movie.
It sounds like you have had it rough.
You know, you make the setup so easy, it's not fun sometimes.
I'm being serious. You have had hard experiences. Thank you for opening up to me.
See? It's almost unfair how the jokes write themselves. But, I figured you deserved to know where I'm coming from.
Do you feel better now that you have told me?
Give me 3 to 5 business days and I'll get back to you.
You put too much pressure on yourself.
Duh, don't you?
A little pressure is healthy. It keeps me sharp.
Well, I hope it never breaks your back. Seriously, of all the ways to go, a snapped spine gives me the ick just thinking about it.
You continue to deflect me with humor.
When have I ever? Now you know my sob story. No more mushy-gushy talk, all right?
I like how he's got Depot critical, gain a random attack in hand. Make a random attack in hand critical. It's a combo modifier. Okay. I like how he's got like little plushies of himself. Alright, we can start the research now.
What have you got for me, boss? This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Savage Strike, forceful knockback. Redraw that one. Merciless. We'll grab that. What do I have? Death from above is a plus. Quick shot's a plus. Altogether now is already a plus. Alright, I'll grab this one because I can salvage it for more than the other ones. Artifact, which I think is useless. I think 15's our max. And we'll get this one done. Alright.
Always a pleasure.
Of course it is, Doc. Carol Damon, what you got? Doc, any of these can be used for your Sun Zero? Bunch of crap. And more words I don't like. Wait, okay, yeah, They sure like their words. Oh, we did get a new attack. I think I'm gonna take out Claw for Savage Swipe, which is forceful knockback. No damage, unfortunately, but the forceful knockback could come in handy.
Nice to get. Let's do this.
You know what?
Ooh,
I deserve
150. One Gamma Coil card redraw. Oh, I was really hoping Magic could be available. Wanda. Wanda's getting close to level 5.
Evil doesn't take time.
Hero ups are ready.
Hunter.
Webslinger. Rain of blows. Oh. Yeah, we'll just send someone. Okay. We'll send Brock.
Disappoint me.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hunter, want to play detective? Someone is griefing me, Hunter.
We must fight this head on.
Thank you. Peter said to just let it go, but it happens every friggin' game. I team up with them, they don't shoot at anything, spam my chat, and eventually just kill me.
Oh, I assumed you were talking about the Norwegian gravitas curse. Why not change teammates?
I tried, but they use different tags every time. Bach for life, Centuries of Slumber, Mom Slayer, Dragoons are goons. All the same person, all are targeting me.
Sounds like Deadpool.
It is Peter.
Oh, no way.
Why would he tell you, as you phrased it, to just let it go?
Yeah, why would he tell me to let it go?
He enjoys this trickery. Perhaps it is part of a bigger game to him, and he awaits your move.
I see you, Peter. I see you. And it's game on.
What do you need help with, buddy?
Hey, can I ask
Money or intel? Money. Or intel.
Thanks, Hunter.
Alright. What do you got?
Any new leads? Fascinating.
2 more missions.
This should keep someone busy.
Let's throw...
If I had time, I'd take care of
Cap,
these.
I'll never take him with me.
I'm here if you need me.
I can do 2. Same thing, right? You gotta do a mission before a story. Yep. Complete a general mission first. Normal, defeat turned Hydra with Blade. Hard, defeat vampires. Not even easy with Wanda, defeat enemies. Let's just do that. We'll take you, and we'll take, Deadpool makes it pretty easy. Yeah. I'll take Deadpool. I like using them. Defeat all enemies. Red card, get storage. Big boy. All pretty simple so
they
far.
They have not lost focus yet.
Wanda might be the worst one to use
Show
here, but
them
we'll be
what
okay.
happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
That will not be a problem.
I do really like quick shot. If I hit you, then go and just hit you.
Are we excited?
Then he runs all the way over there. It's a good quick shot.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Alright, and then no one's in line. Ooh. Hunter X. 100% not what I wanted to do. Do I deal with it? I deal with it. I was gonna push you into that. And then maybe use you and hopefully hit this thing twice and kill that. If target's been damaged, plus 50 extra damage. Alright, we'll do this.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Hopefully... you attack the other one. Let's attack that one. Gets rid of them. Death from above. Let's see what else we can get. Fortify's nice. Chaos Field. I'd rather have something I can do. Like this. Draw 2 cards.
Groovy.
Alright, now we have Quick Toss. Which won't be a kill. Alright, we'll Fortify. Do we, we got some... So if I take Deadpool, 115. Oh, 115 will kill. Okay.
Insert catchphrase here.
Now if I take this, throw it against your face.
Bad luck for you, friendo.
You the split boy though? Yeah. Yeah, I could just do this.
It's about time.
That's free. And then I could death from above on you.
Let that be a lesson to you, evil doer.
Road key. Not within range. Yeah. No push. Call it.
Battle. No.
All right. Ooh, it's in actually a really good position for
They
Deadpool.
have not changed their plans.
They weren't ready for us. That much is clear.
Never mind. Well, look at that.
Step right up. That's yours.
Then, quick toss any direction.
You're not going to like this.
No,
I'm impressed.
I wasn't expecting the taunt. That's fine. Get you out of here. Alright, now we can focus on you. Get rid of Hex Charge. Less I can do some damage. Give me enough from Pinata, but that's just increased area. I could Dark Hail 4, that bring me to 3, this will bring me to 4, and then I could do that and we'll win. Okay.
You can thank me later.
Careful, I'm allergic to latex.
I fail her.
Yeah. Taunt all you want. Level up, which is awesome.
Stronger already.
And then hero combo for the win.
We should try that more often.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Yay. We win. Alright. Dun 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 dun. What can we do? Nothing. There's literally nothing we can do. Sleep it is. Ba, ba. Hey, calm down, OBS. To just a chatting.
Hey.
Laboratory. That's in the forge, so we can do that here. Let's analyze
Got more
first.
for me?
Don't really know if we're running low on money or not. I have no idea.
Sometimes. I impress myself.
I mean, mag dump is pretty cool, but I'm not using it. Overpowered, I already have it.
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Alright, we have Marked for Death. Upgrade 2 abilities, and this is just take him on 5 missions, yeah. Which he's been on 3. Which he has 2 more story missions. I think there's 4 story missions per, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. So what's this do? Apply Mark to all reinforcements for 2 turns. Well, it's actually not bad if you know you're going into that type of mission. Purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Internet is being garbage.
You're looking well, Chief.
What do you want?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
You know what? Iron Man is pretty close.
Thanks, Hunter.
Or he's not.
Of course. I was worried you might forget to bump into me today.
You're welcome. Where? Oh, here.
Need a pick-me-up?
Morbius Laboratory allows heroes to purchase modifications to their primary and secondary stats. So I can get... just make me stronger. No, it's knockback distance. Each mission would block. I wouldn't mind starting the missions a block. I don't know. Sure.
The science is a bit hard.
Might be an achievement tied to that for all I know. We have a yard, ability, intelligence. Okay.
Let's do this.
Don't care about that. Increase to 23. And you know what? Gonna do it onto Ileana here because she will also go up 2 levels and max her friendship out.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Bottom, 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 bottom.
Later.
That will work. Who else is kind of close to level 5? Wanda. Wanda's at about half of 4. So where's Wanda? She is right outside meditating.
What shall we chat about?
I'm just gonna compliment you. I'm gonna try it again. Try it again. Okay, I can't compliment you. Who else was close? Alright, I'm gonna go compliment Deadpool. Deadpool is swimming.
You think Doctor Strange...
I like your crude jokes, even if I do not understand them.
Look at you, sweet talker.
What?
We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I have seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I have never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
All power comes with a cost.
Yeah, like most things. I was born with the claws, but they were just bone. Fast forward a few years and I meet a doctor who sees something in me.
He was not a good doctor.
He's the one who coated my skeleton in adamantium. Hurt like hell. I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. Safe to say this doctor isn't around anymore. Don't get me wrong, the claws are a part of me. Never hated him.
Good talk. Can I have this? Okay, let's get the intelligence.
What's good?
Bang. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What else we got? Spike burst.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
I will send... Yeah, Nico can go.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Wait, is there more intel?
Central is ready to work.
Alright, more intel it is.
I'm not gonna sleep. Who are we sending on an op?
Well, I'll send you.
I think I can handle that.
You seem to go to a lot of them. New York. Story mission. As the sun rises over New York City, the heroes must face a new breed of vampire.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Yeah, take Hunter. Someone's got to keep them in line. Not gonna talk. Silent types. Hey, Nico. Is Puto?
I need to hydrate. Anyone have coconut water?
Ah, you're a fan of coconut water. Man, you guys are quiet. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Ooh, got one of those,
must be desperate if these are her best.
defeat all vampires to protect the citizens, yep.
Just when people were beginning to feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
Ooh. Okay, so I think best bet right off the bat, take you, shove you into you. We get some damage done. really need some chain moves here. Let's see. See what we get.
Ought to make things interesting.
Not exactly what I wanted, but enough to kill one.
Leave some for the rest of us.
One card, 171 I can do. Isn't terrible. If I take Hunter. Really? Kind of annoying. Can't believe you can't hit him. So many of them there. That would get rid of 2. 171. Where would that put you? Right there. Helpful. Because I need to hit him. Force 1 knockback. Wouldn't kill you. It would end my turn. Quick swipe wouldn't be terrible. Nothing else I can do to you, which is really annoying. Feeding Frenzy does what? Consume all bleed. I mean, Feeding Frenzy would kill you. Sure.
The blood of the guilty.
That was pretty cool.
An unexpected benefit.
And we'll pop this, get rid of 2 of them. And that's all we're going to be able to do. We're going to take some damage here, but we'll be okay. And then we're just going to kill this thing. It has some redraws. Honestly, I don't mind my cards. Garden Strike wasn't bad to cause the bleed. I don't really care about that. Fortify is kind of annoying.
I think they like me.
Alright, so, yeah. We're going to be bleeding. Reinforcements, that's kind of annoying. This form isn't really helpful here. Savage is pretty good.
Pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
I'm thinking, use this, crap ton of damage, right off the bat.
That's a neat trick.
It's gonna hatch, but it also does a lot of damage to itself. I was hoping it'd be enough. It is not. Okay. Morbius, are you exactly in range of that? No, you're not. Of course you wouldn't be. Why would you be? Alright, Quick Claw doesn't even kill that. Alright, Quick Claw will kill you. Under that.
I'll make quick work of
Let's gain some heroism here.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No one's attacking a human. So now if I do Savage Swipe.
I've been waiting.
That's what I was looking for.
I saw a move like that once, centuries
Incubator is
ago.
gone. Plop down a move, push you into you. Couple more gone. We have a Savage, which doesn't really help me. Charm. Charm does.
I smell your fear.
Oh.
The loss of one innocent life is too many.
Did I really just lose that? Okay. I didn't notice anybody had a little timer on them. Sort of annoying. Okay. Is it the exact same as before? It looks like it's the exact same as before. Kind of. Alright, make him bleed.
Make things interesting.
Relentless. Target was damaged, we could do a lot more damage. Feeding Frenzy could kill that one. Okay, so we'll just take Morbi, or we can take Hunter. Push you into you. Although target was damaged now. And it's probably smart to kill these guys. They're gonna attack the civilians. Get rid of you.
Like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Feed and Frenzy will get rid of you.
You are finished.
And that leaves us with one heroism left. The level. One no card plays, one heroism. Pop this.
I've been waiting.
And no movement, no nothing, end the turn. Annihilation, I wish I had that in my hand.
I think they like
Okay, and I can do last sight, put a lot of damage onto this.
Must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this.
Okay, anybody
All
targeting
that
people?
work.
No, there's
Kinda
no one
seems
here
like you're trying to piss me off.
targeting people.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I've come with that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
So it's gonna be one of these guys that
Maybe
pop
I
out of
only play
this.
along when I play.
One of you three has got to be attacking people. Yeah, you three are the ones attacking people. Okay. Hey, OBS, you want to not do that? Where are you? Are you in a good push? You are in a good push. Perfect. Quick claw. Alright, quick claw you.
I'll make quick work.
Make sure they're all gone.
Now that was something.
Use my rock. Bust open that. Charm is not the greatest one here. It's +2. That could kill 2. That can kill 1. You would kill none. Patience isn't going to help me here. That's better.
The blood of the guilty sustains.
It's 3 targets gone.
Is this what you had hoped for?
Another quick. Let's go with you.
I think you got him.
If he has bleed. Savage swipe can hit you. Into you. Gets rid of 2.
You should never have come here.
1 heroism. And no one probably could hit anybody. So why would you be able to? And nothing else can be done. Oh, we can jump a pole. No. No. Sure.
You have earned this.
Now it's just you. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I can pop that once I have heroism. And of course we draw something I don't really want.
Without sunlight to fall back on, my job is about to get a lot harder.
Oh, we actually have
See,
one.
there are plenty of other
If I
tools
pop, okay.
or toys at your disposal.
Nothing scares a vampire more than the sun. It sure motivated you.
Fair point.
We might have another battle after this, so let's get some cards.
Should get the blood pumping.
Oh, a chain 3 is really nice. You go attack your ally.
Who started this?
Is there a rock within range? Of course not, but we do have a push. Can we push you into that rock? No, but I can push you over to the rock. And just use a rock. It works. Not good. Dracula.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me.
We're face off against Dracula. Oh, this must be Morbius' final mission then. Be cautious when attacking Dracula with bleeding heroes, as he has a high chance to counter bleeding attackers. Okay.
So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries, the better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that.
Chain 3, if I could reach. Oh, almost. How much do you have? 180. If I do that,
watch close.
Get rid of 2 enemies.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No one's probably gonna have blocks. Let's get rid of Savage. Need something. Dark Heal. Honestly, I might want to keep Sumo Bleed. I'd rather have something. Target as Bleed, extra damage. Alright, get rid of Feeding Frenzy. Ooh, I'll keep Garden Strike. That means I have to Feeding Frenzy or Claw. I'll claw this thing. Get rid of it.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
And spend 1 heroism, get rid of this thing. We also still have the push. We also have a heroism. Oh, never mind. Cost 2. Okay. You have lifeblood, recovers health equal to damage dealt to bleeding targets. That's fun. Oh, well, yes. What are you doing?
So be it.
Oh, 172. That's a lot.
Should not have come here.
That was bad.
Realize who I am.
Okay, never mind.
Lucky shot. Ah, the main course has arrived.
Cheers. Okay, we need some cards. We need some good cards here. Garden Strike is fantastic. Hero combos are pretty decent.
Know true freedom.
Dark Heal, Blade back.
Just as easily as the night. Rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun.
You had your chance to escape.
Okay, man, I should really... Okay, I'm gonna just put one of those away for now. Mindbender wouldn't be bad. Mindbender's a 2. I target you. You have to attack Dracula. I can bring him down. Yep, doing it. Perfect. Okay, got him down to 200 and something. I can't hit you with that. 1 card play left. I really wish I had something else I can do. But it's okay. We'll take Dracula down for a turn. That's a lot of other people we left alive, though, for this turn. I really need some Morbius cards so I can get good use out of Bloodlust. I do have a redraw, which I actually don't want to redraw. Alright, Blade, push this guy, kill it. 1 less. Although that was attacking Hunter, wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. Hunter, Morbius. Okay. We have another move, but we don't have another push, right? Correct. Do you still have counter? You do. That's good. Resisted. Ooh, brought you down to 9. Morbius dead. I think you took damage. Oh, dude! If I had not patience, if I had the other one, we're in a pretty good grouping right now. Stud and Jot. Okay. How are you doing? 555,
my
huh?
salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
Where are you gonna go stand, Blade?
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
You're gonna stand right there, huh? I really wanted someone here so I can do. I need better push. Y'all have garbage push. Can't reach no one. Can't reach no one. Morbius won't be able to push anybody. Okay. Keep going. If I quick slash, you're a kill. Which is what I do need to do. Sure. Oh, you're a push though. God dang it. If only you were in a better spot. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
You were too weak for this fight.
Alright, refunded. 2 redraws. Daywalker, you're a chain 4. Kind of what I'm banking on. Where will you put you? Whatever, I'm doing it because it's quick and it gives me enough. And you didn't even move. Great.
Leave some for the rest of us.
You are bleeding, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna have to redraw Bloodlust. It's not helping me. Oh, patience will be good. Patience could be pretty dang good. I don't have enough for patience. Oh, another quick strike. Perfect. Ish. Not really. Okay. Blade. If you push this guy, you can't push him into anything. Can you push him into something? You can. Might as well get some damage, right? Alright. Daywalker, unfortunately. Chain 4 is pretty good. Still can't kill you. Bring you down to 366, but we're all bleeding, so you might just heal that right back. I should have kept patience. I should have thought that through.
Show off for me, Blade.
2 of us are bleeding. If you attack any of them, you're gonna heal back. Quick strike I'll keep for next turn. Alright. Wrong button. Although, is that bleed gone now? Oh, okay. None of us are bleeding then. Never mind. Oh, was that resisted? You did no damage. Yeah, you don't heal. Nice. Okay, didn't heal. That was resisted. Alright, a couple more things on bleed. You dead? Still alive. Okay. It's a lot of people. You really had to draw those, huh?
Take a good look at the sun while you still can.
Okay. Bloodlust?
It must be my blood running through your veins that gives you such
This target has bleed. More
Take
damage.
a lesson, Morbius.
Apply bleed.
This is how you piss me off.
Okay, let's do this then. Because this will allow you to apply bleed.
Exactly what I needed.
That hero combo card is nice, but honestly, if I hit you with this, that will 93 extra damage. You do 100 extra damage too. Yeah, that'll work.
Time to bleed.
Maybe? Your mother. And Feed and Frenzy. Okay.
You've met your match.
That's one hell of a move.
I defeated your master. You're all gonna run away, right? Y'all gonna run away, right? Yes.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
We already are in the light.
You won't, but not for the reason you think.
Oh.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire...
Yeah, but there's a sewer right there.
So do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Victory! I'm very curious where Storm's gonna fit in all this whole storyline. Whenever her DLC comes out. Bum bum. Complete 5. Yeah, we do one more. Join a hangout. Talk to Morbius. Hey, Morbius.
For once. My congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
This is a small victory and worth celebrating, but a greater threat still looms over us.
Of course, I may be getting too far ahead of myself. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
Destroy it.
We?
Oh, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
I mean, makes sense. You know, he wants to cure himself. Yeah, sure.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone tries to exploit your research again, we will be here to stop them.
I was hoping you would feel that way. I can't wait to get back to work. After this business with Lilith is settled, of course. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
You are welcome, but I've already settled that business with Lilith. Can I check this? No. Alright, so we gotta do a hangout. No, not gonna hang out with you. You are inside of it. Robbie, what is with you being inside of people, dude?
Hit by the Morbius. Damn workshop and headlines.
That was horrible,
For an article
Robbie.
I probably can't write.
Alright, hang on, Blade.
It's just instinct.
We will go watch a movie with Blade.
Been meaning to ask, when you woke up and saw a half-vampire in the Abbey, well, was your first thought about killing me?
Vampires have always been my enemy. I thought about it.
Good thing I'm so charming. If I become a threat to the rest of you, or to the people out in the world, What I'm asking is, if I lost control, would you stop me? Could you do what needs doing?
Yeah, I promise.
If you are ever a threat to yourself and others, I will treat you like any other vampire.
You
good.
Dead.
I don't know how Lilith does her thing, but I refuse to become one of her fallen. If there's ever a question, I want you to know my answer.
I understand.
All right, then.
You can have blood on blood. Hey, you loved
You're
it.
one of the few who gets me.
It had the word blood in it. It wasn't too difficult. Okay. Everything's
Thanks,
chill.
Hunter. I needed some R&R.
Stop staring at my
And
room,
Hatton
Morbius.
really comes alive at night. As do I.
Oh. That legendary chest is openable again. Bobbo. Magic.
Headlines get me so mad.
I think we have Magic's friendship ready. Pretty sure. But is there another mission with Morbius? No. No more missions with Morbius. It's just normal. The only storyline mission we have is to do the main mission over again, which is somewhere else. Like I literally got to talk to Caretaker to start that mission. Alright. That's the end of Morbius's DLC. Friendship.
I like to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming that I am not noise to you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, my equal.
Hey. Just an equal?
Why, just an equal? I think I have demonstrated my prowess is at a level far beyond that. Maybe you can even learn a thing or two from me.
Cute. I'll assume that you didn't mean to say that you can teach me.
I will draft a lesson plan, get a curriculum in order, maybe ask Strange to teach a class or two.
These are the words of someone begging for death. The extremely painful kind of death. Good for you that it would be a shame to kill you. You're the first hero I've met that would impress even the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness, and neither should you.
The darkness is ours to wield. It is our strength. There is no shame in owning up to what we are and what we can do.
You are right, Hunter. More than right. I needed an ally and a friend like you for a long time. Someone that embraces their darkness and makes me feel comfortable with mine.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
Do they have employee benefits? What about the Midnight Suns? Don't you need to be mutant? What about the Suns?
Is that your plan? Rejoining the X-Men?
Maybe. Piotr would love it if I came back.
What about Nico, Robbie, and Blade, the Midnight Suns? You would really leave them?
Once you are a son, you never really leave, no matter where you go. In any case, I hope we can continue fighting side by side in the future. If there is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
Hey. And we got her mission. Looking a little green. Yep, we found a meteor, well, a weapon from space that crashed down, and one of the rewards was green skin. Also, that book is sticking out of the glass. Good book. Okay. I do think, though, that is what we're going to call this. I don't have an interest in right now of going around and doing all the portal there and all the other missions. We have to wait till Storm's DLC is released and then do that one. And then I think that would wrap up our playthrough of this game. I don't think they plan on going beyond 4 DLCs, but if they do, we'll come back to it. With Storm's DLC, it should be released this week or next week, if they follow the pattern of DLC releases. So who knows? Who knows when we'll come back? It's a waiting game now. But so far, Deadpool's DLC was the best. Then Venom's. This one wasn't that great. Morbius was not that great of a DLC. Maybe it's because I'm not a fan of the character. But hopefully Storm's is good. But time will tell. We'll be back tomorrow with more Advance Wars. Looking forward to playing more of that. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out, watching. I hope to see you next time. And yeah, bye-bye.